Hi all, today we are going to see about how to configure static NAT. Let's get into the concept, and this is a scenario that we are going to do. This is our topology, and we just want to configure our IP address and just configure a static NAT in the router and confirm whether it is working good. That's it. It's very simple, and this is our topology that we are going to use. Let's get into the concept of configure. Okay. First, I'm going to configure the IP address as per the topology. First, I'm in PC. So, first I'm just checking. Yeah. In order to make our router to access the PC in GNS3, you just want to disable the routing. That's it. What I'm going to do is going to type disabling routing. There is no IP routing. That's it. The routing is being disabled. It will act like a general PC. The same thing I'm going to do in the server, since the server is also similar to that of a PC. That's it. Then I'm going to point a default gateway towards a router that the PC is being connected. IP default gateway, and this is the gateway IP should be the IP address that is to be configured on the NAT router. Here is 1.2. Same thing I'm going to do in the server end, and it's default gateway 8.1. Okay. Now I'm going to configure the IP address. I'm going to use 192.168.1.0/24 segment. Here is 1.1. That's it. Then in NAT router, it's 12.1.2. That's it. Okay. Going to configure the IP address segment as 8.8.8.0/24, and here is 8.8.8.1. Okay. Then here I'm going to configure as 8.8.8.8. That's it. We just want to try whether the ping is working now in order to reach 8.8.8.8. Yeah, it's working. How it is reaching, we just want to check it. I'm just going to do a debug. So debug IP packet is being enabled on the server. Okay. Now I'm going to ping 8.8.8.8. So it responds. What does it says is it is getting a packet from 192.168.1.1 with the destination of this 8.8.8.8, which is nothing but this server's IP address, and it is also responding with the source 8.8.8 to 192.168. So it is also responding here with 8.8.8.8. So this is what it's been the process is saying. With the source as this, with the destination as this, it is responding the source as this, and with the destination as this. So it knows from which PC it has been coming, and if in this case it is working. While in case of a internet cloud, these are all the private IPs, so this IP will not be allowed. So we are going to do a NATing, so that while in case of real time, in mainly in terms of internet, it will work. So I'm going to do a static NAT in NAT router. Okay. Before going to that, what I'm going to do is first, to configure a NAT, we need to know about the two terms as local inside and outside. You can just see it here. I just mentioned as NAT inside and NAT outside. What does it mean? Inside is nothing but from where we get in. That's what is inside, and outside is nothing but from where we get out. That's what is outside. To be more simpler, the private IP address will be in terms of inside, and public IP address will be in terms of outside. This is a local LAN which consists of a private IP address. This is to be NATed, that is inside. These are all the local IPs, and these are all the public IPs, that is to the outside world as internet. That we configure as outside. That's what inside and outside. To be more simpler, this is what it means. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to configure inside and outside first. So in this case, fast Ethernet 0/0 is the inside and 0/1 is the outside. 0/0 I'm going to configure as inside, IP, NAT and inside. That's it for configuring inside. And then for configuring outside, the same command as outside, IP, NAT, outside. So that's it about inside and outside configuration. Next, we just want to tell the router to translate with the PC's IP. That in this case is 192.168.1.1 to the public IP which we have configured. Since it's static NAT, we just want to mention a particular IP since it translates only 1 to 1. There is one private IP to one public IP. So what I'm going to do is IP to translate private to public IP. We just want to give this command as IP NAT, then it's inside with a source, that is here in the case is 192.168.1.1. This IP has to be translated. So IP NAT inside source. So IP NAT inside source static. This is static NAT, so we are using static with this IP, that is 192.168.1.1 with the concerned destination. The destination should be the IP address that is to be pointed to the outside world. So in this case is fast Ethernet 0/1. So we are going to use as 8.8.8.1. That's it. So IP NAT inside source static 192.168.1.1 to 8.8.8.1. That's what we are translating over here. We can also check it as show IP NAT translations. So what it is doing is that it has been translating this local inside local 192.168.1.1 to 8.8.8.1. It has been translating from this IP address to this IP address. Inside local is nothing but a private IPs from which we are going to translate, and inside global is nothing but from this IP to which IP it is being translated, which is nothing but a public IP. So this is what inside local and inside global. Now we just check whether we can able to reach it or not. Ping, it's reachable. We can check it over here. Now the source is 8.8.8.1 with the destination as 8.8.8.8, and here is replying from 8.8.8.8 to 8.8.8.1. So our NAT works. We can also confirm it by whether it will work to all other IPs that are configured or not. You can also confirm it by I'm just changing the IP address. Now initially I have configured 192.168.1.1. I'm going to change it to 1.10. Okay. Now also it will be reachable. Okay. It's reachable, and you can check the IP as 192.168.1.10. It's not 8.8.8.1. It's not receiving. Its NAT is not done now with this IP. We can just change the IP address. If you do a quick ping once again, you can check that the NAT has been done. It's showing as 8.8.8.1 with the destination as 8.8.8.8 and reply from this source to the destination as 8.8.8.1. So it doesn't care about from which IP it has been coming. It is NATed and translated to the public IP, and it is done. So this is how you need to do a static NAT. This is the way you have to configure a static NAT. That's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time.